Let's talk about what separates a winning defense from one that could possibly fall flat.
Well, you've got me on a weekend here at my house, so I appreciate that we're doing this. So excuse the background, but this is proof that one of the ways you need to win is you're working all the time. I posted this on social media just the other day. That's something that was taught to me, is that winning trials isn't about instructions and the law. It takes a little inspiration and a lot of perspiration. And what I mean by that, you got to work your ass off, and there's no shortcuts. People think there's shortcuts. We live in a world of ChatGPT and Grok 3 and instant satisfaction, and everyone thinks they can do everything really quickly. But this is a business where we're not making instant oatmeal. We're doing the old-fashioned type. And to win a trial takes an exceptional amount of time and commitment. You need to understand the file. You need to talk to all the witnesses. You need to understand all of the statements. You need to walk the scene, to have an understanding of all of the players and the dynamics there. And you need to put all that together and be an effective storyteller. How many people can't tell a story or can't hold a conversation in a room? No one cares what the law is. I mean, that I just say straight up right now, you can learn the law on ChatGPT. It's probably going to be wrong, but you can pretend to learn it there. And a judge might care what the law is, but a jury doesn't. A jury really doesn't care. They want a compelling story of innocence. If there is an allegation or whatever that story is, in every single story when we take to trial, there is a backstory. There always is. How did this person get into this situation? Why is this person falsely accusing them? Why are they in this situation? And if you can weave that together and tell a compelling story of your client's innocence, you're going to win trials right and left. The best way to think about it is, think about a movie. I mean, we're almost like a director in a movie, but this is a movie about someone's life. You are almost inevitably going to have an antagonist. You're going to have a protagonist. You're going to have a different, chapters of this movie, and it's going to be a compelling story that you're going to tell. I can't tell you how many times, Jason, we have a big whiteboard in our office, and we're storyboarding out the trial. I'm not looking at, yes, of course I know the elements of the offense. I've been doing this for nearly 25 years, right? So I understand what the elements of the offense are, and that's basic level stuff. We're trying to tell a client's story of innocence here. And if you can do that and whiteboard this out and tell that compelling story, that's what's going to win trials. And you do that through the narrative, you do that through the witnesses, you do that through your cross-examination, how you present yourself, and you have to be an effective storyteller. And so that's really the strategy. And with that type of a strategy, it's diverse. You can do this across the board. It's just learning how to tell your client's story of innocence is very difficult to do. And it's difficult to do in real time, in courtrooms.